What should I keybind it to? I got it.
5. 4 and a
Okay.
half.
Got it.
4 and a quarter. 4.
Does this work? Yep, it does.
No, not now. Sit down. No. Let's do it like this. No, you stay over there.
Okay.
Alright. No, that's okay. You should do that. Come on. You sit here. This would probably go behind the scenes. No, you take my place. I take your place. Like opposite. I'm the new open. No. Here. No. You sit down where I'm sitting. No.
Okay.
I'm the next Oprah. Look. I'm the one here and I'm a guy, Mike. You sit down. No.
Okay.
Sit down. Just there we go. Now we're gonna no jumping. Yes. Now we're gonna start. All right. Pussy. Today we have the player Malificient, a Resto shaman, one of the best
Hello?
in the server. Oh yeah, he. Well, I don't think anyone heard that. Say hello.
Heard what? Hello.
He was known to be a backpedaler keyboard turner, and he still does that, and he went to 3K with that tactic, as you can see.
I do.
Yes, that 3K. For some reason he chose a female Draenei. Apparently no one likes to hit a Draenei, and that's how he got the 3K. No
That's exactly it. I appeal to their inner sense.
This is the first episode.
I appeal to their inner sense.
This is the first episode.
Okay.
No.
Hold on.
Wait, no, I'm kidding. All right, Maleficient, player, actually Spencer, player known as Maleficient. You started as a 1.9. I would say a month ago. How did you jump to the 3K in that one? How many hacks did you use? That's the question.
Other than Kickbot, nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually started out on this server a while back. Like, hold on. I don't know the exact date, but it's been a few years. I think in 2014 I started, and I started with a friend of mine. And
Makatu?
Yes, Makatu. And I can talk about my WoW experience later, but I was on and off the server for a while, playing on and off. Just barely decided to start playing again. Yeah, like a month ago. I started in
on low rating for a while because you didn't play.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I started out in the middle of the season with tyrannical gear, and we're in grievous gear right now. So it was hard to get. Rating at first, but as soon as I got full tyrannical gear, it was just upwards from there. So
especially being, haven't been on for a while, you don't have any, you don't have a reputation, you don't have any good partners till you found one that is, up to your level, and then you got the 3K, right?
Yep. Yeah, for a while I was stuck at 2.2, 2.3K because I was just playing with randoms. I didn't find anybody good to play with me, so.
But we all agree comic sucks ass, right?
Yes.
He's a Nazi. Sounds well too much. That's everyone agrees.
That's common knowledge.
Oh, do you play other classes?
No, I play Warlock. I used to play Warlock. That's about it.
Why didn't you invest in that more?
In Warlock?
Yeah, in any other class. Why this class in particular and no other classes?
I love the playstyle of Shaman. I like how I can be in a 12-second CC chain and people will still be at 80% life, and I like how I can top people off in one single heal.
Yeah,
you
I've
know?
seen you go from without even trigger.
Yep.
That is,
Yep.
very nice.
Yeah, just some lucky crits.
Hacks.
So, yeah.
You see, people,
yeah.
people do that, you know, they sneeze or cough and say it. I'm trying to start a new thing when they're like, gay, you know, say it clearly. So,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
everyone understand, you know, if you're gonna say it bravely. So, how many years have you been playing WoW? Since when did you start as a level 1 newbie?
Okay, so I'm 18. I just graduated high school, and I started playing in 7th grade in middle school. So how long is that? 5, 6 years, something like
I
that?
think that's when they invented the wheel.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Around the time of dinosaurs, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see any iconic? No, never mind. That's next. I wanted to say, did you play with Jesus too?
No, yeah. yeah.
He's a good priest.
Yeah,
He's
he was my
rank
friend,
1.
man.
He's rank 1. You know.
Uh-huh.
He's how he can do 3v3 arena alone. You know, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, 3v3 alone.
Yeah, that is true.
That is skills. That is skills. You know? And yet Tyrez did that alone.
Yeah. Well,
Does that?
Thyraz is a god, so.
Oh shit. Oh well. He doesn't know how to play guitar. Damn it. Anyway. So what did you start as? Your first tune? What expansion?
My first tune was actually a prot pally, a protection paladin, and I played it like it was Ret. I didn't use like I was beyond what you would consider newbie. I would pick gear not based off of what it gave me, but how it looked.
Oh.
I was wearing level 1 stuff because it was cooler than level 60 stuff.
I wouldn't
You
call
know?
that noob. I would just call that transmogging before it came out. You know, you
Yeah,
transmogging.
yeah, that was.
Damn.
Yeah, because that was back in the beginning of BC that I started playing. So, and I played on and off. I didn't really get into it until Wrath, Wrath of the Lich King, and then Wrath of the Lich King. I really started to love it, and I still played a prot pally.
Prot, huh?
So, yeah. So, I played on, I played on prot pally for a while, and I got bored of it after a while. I mean, paladin isn't the most interesting class. So.
What race?
Yeah.
You said server restart. With the player Spencer known as Malificient, Resto, shaman. I somehow clicked the keybind and my interface is gone. Do I reload? What do I do now?
I don't know.
There it's kind of. 3K player doesn't know. Interesting. Alright. So we were talking about your first expansion. Tell me about your first 2K. How did that feel? What was the tunes? You know,
let's see. My first 2K was actually on a private server called Mult, and I played a DK. My lifelong WoW partner Makatu played warrior. He's always played warrior. He's never swapped to any other character. So we did DK double DPS in arenas. I played Blood, which was the dumbest mistake of my life.
What? Blood, Death, Man, and Wrath?
No, in Cataclysm.
Okay.
It was decent, I guess. Wasn't the best. Anyways, we hit 2K. It wasn't that special because it was like a one-time thing. We got a few lucky Qs, you know? And we were like, oh, we got 2K, woo. 2.2K, though, was the main milestone.
Oh. What was the comp?
That was actually on... it was on Maleficent, and it was with Makatu. And...
Resto, Shaman Arms Warrior?
Shaman Arms Warrior.
Oh, that's annoying comp to kill. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, it was great. So, um, and actually, that comp was like a great learning experience for me because nobody trains the warrior. They always train me, and so I got really good at surviving when people attack me, and so I'm actually more comfortable being attacked, being trained now by a warrior, a DK, or a rogue, or whatever it is, than my partner being trained.
When a lot of players found that being trained is something rather annoying.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, and I like that was really good. We never got insanely high rating, but yeah, it was just really good to learn all that, you know. So.
Question: Did you?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah. What's up?
Backpedal and keyboard. I have to know.
I have never keyboard turned in life. Malificent trained me never to keyboard turn, but I did backpedal until like a year ago.
Wow. So
yeah. So.
Can you show us that? What is that? Backpedal. Can you show us that?
What is? Nobody knows what that is. There you go.
Oh my god! How do you do
that? Yeah. It's terrifying, man.
My S button is like, is this a adrenaline thing?
Yeah, it's part of our racial.
Well, what does it do? Does it like gives you more healing, more procs? What does it do?
It's a challenge. It's a personal challenge. If you do it, all healing is reduced by 85%. So.
Oh wow. That is
yeah.
That's very amusing. And did you do that to get to the 2.2?
I did actually.
Wow. Okay, so 2.2 was your first milestone. What was the next? What rating?
Yeah. 2400, and that was actually on retail.
Oh.
I played with Malificent, and it was actually on threes, on the 3v3 bracket.
Oh.
And I played with Malificent, some other DK, I can't remember, but we did Shadow Cleave, and or AIDS Cleave, whatever it's called. I played a Resto shaman, and that was a lot of fun. It was at the end of Mop, beginning of WAD.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Well, that wasn't too long ago.
No, it wasn't. So that was my house. So that was exciting to get because it was on retail and I was doing great on retail, you know? Like I wouldn't consider like 2400 isn't rank 1 status, you know, but it's fantastic on retail. So
in threes it is not that easy on retail.
Yeah. So I was very excited.
And did that help you in your twos?
Oh yeah. Retail, in my experience, retail is okay, so on private servers there's a few good players and a lot of bad players, you know? Retail just seems to be made up of all of the good players. It's not necessarily more difficult, it's just more players that are up to your skill. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's where I learned to fake cast, to run and hide, to get good positioning, you know, those things that a healer needs. Because if I wasn't good with that, I'd screwed. So, but that was really fun. I loved playing on retail. So.
How about
okay, how is it now?
It's a little bit better, I guess. And your 3K.
Okay.
What part?
3K was here with I can type it in chat. Alright, XO. I think I got that right. Hold on. Oh, nope, I didn't. Yeah. Okay, hold on. There you go.
Rexon. Is that his name on purpose or by mistake?
I think it's on purpose. He's never mentioned it otherwise.
Oh.
So.
Poor guy.
Yeah. And
what add-on?
he's an affliction warlock.
Affliction?
I'm sorry, what?
Affliction?
Yeah. Warlock.
Oh. What was the hardest comp you faced?
Hardest comp I faced was Mage, Holy Priest.
Oh,
And just
that
because the
comp.
CC was...
Yeah, that comp is not
Yeah,
about damage, it's
real.
about the CC. True. And
Yep.
how did you beat that? What was that point that you know you won? What CC or what thing that happens?
What do you mean exactly? The point where I knew
What
that I had won,
cooldown
or...
do you interrupt from them, or do you use that you know, oh, from here till the
Oh,
end of the match, I won. You know this. Oh, I won.
okay. From the point of when the mage just popped all burst in high dampening and I've survived. If the mage has popped everything and I can survive in 60, 70% dampening,
Damn.
yeah, it's hard. But with a warlock, you know, I have health stones, I have that gateway, so I can do a lot of things to survive. If I can survive that, then I know we've got it in the bag, because at that point, they don't have any offensive CDs, not really, not after the burst. I've survived it. I can just kite around until my Affliction Warlock eats them away, you know?
Everyone knows
And
that
so,
comp. The more damage,
yeah,
the more it hurts them than
yeah,
others.
yep,
They are a very, very thirsty comp. It's one of my main comps.
yep.
I'm a 3K priest. Oh,
Yeah.
I mentioned that by mistake. Excuse me. I do that from time to time.
Yeah.
Do you use part 2-1 player, the spell macros?
No, I don't use macros for enemy players.
No.
I did in retail, but
When you dispel your partner or yourself, do you have macros for that? Or do you target?
yes, I do.
Oh. How many
Yeah, I
macros
have
do you
macros for that. Let me check. 3 full rows. So 1, 2.
Oh.
What is that? 18? Yeah, 18.
Okay. Any add-ons, special add-ons that you can think are fundamental or key to advance as a Resto Druid, Resto Shaman?
The only add-on I'd say is plate buffs when you're starting out with, and then I stick with lose control. I like what that does for me. Otherwise, I don't use too many add-ons.
The plates one that shows cooldown enemies on top of their head.
Yes.
Could you show?
No, the.
Which one?
Okay, so when I'm dueling you, if we were in arena and you trinketed, then it would show you the cooldown. It would show me the cooldown. It would show me the cooldown of your Icebound Fortitude. It shows me the cooldown of all of your major CDs, and so I can tell when we can go for a kill, because I can look at the healer and say, oh, the healer doesn't have a trinket. So he used everything, all the defensive CDs he has. Is if it's a paladin, I can say, oh, he's already used bubble. It's on CD.
Could you use a cooldown? I have the add-on. Let's demonstrate it.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Could you use a cooldown so we can see it on the top of your head?
Trinketed.
There is, 2 minutes, the icon of it, and the sound of. Do you use Gladius LOSSA? That pronounced thing.
I used to.
Oh.
I used to, but I found it distracting, so I took it off.
Well, yeah, it is, especially when you put it in Chinese. What the fuck did you just do? I think he
What?
Trinket, bro. Do you have any tips for Resto Druids out there who wants to make it as Resto Druids?
Resto Shaman?
That's what I said, right?
You said Resto Druid.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I always say Resto Druid because of my 3K Resto Druid. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Resto Shaman,
Yeah.
do you have any tips for Resto Shamans out there who wants to make it? Know that your class and spec is not easy to play.
I would say there are 2 main things. The first spell that I pay attention to a lot is Unleash Elements, and I think everybody knows what that is, but I'll link it.
You also explain what does it do exactly.
So unleash elements. If you have the earth living weapon on your weapon, which you should always have, makes your next heal increased by 50% with the talent Unleashed Fury.
Wow.
And that is so powerful because you can get 250k crits. Yeah, yeah. You can have 250k crits. You can. What I use it for a lot is on Riptide to increase its hot, its heal over time, so that even when I'm off drinking my arena drink or you know, healing myself or a different partner if it's threes. If I have a Unleashed Element, Riptide, Hot on them, I know that they're going to be fine for as long as it's on them. Just because it's so much healing, you know?
You can just leave your partner in ease while he won't drop that much.
Yeah, yeah. If he does, it won't be near as much as you think. The second, and I think this is the most important thing for Resto Shaman, is mana management. Using healing surge is fine. Using greater healing wave is fine, and using healing wave is fine. But you got to know when to use them because healing surge takes a ton of mana. Takes 6% of my base mana. And greater healing wave only takes close to 4%. And so in long fights, that makes a huge difference. And so you got to realize when you can cast abilities and when you got to stay away from casting your long abilities and just stick with Riptide, you know? And a lot of that includes managing your water shield and earth shield. You got to make sure that earth shield is on the primary target. If they're swapping a lot, make it on the target that you can't heal as easily. So, say you're in threes and you're with a melee and a ranged class, usually it's smarter to have the earth shield on the warrior, especially if it's a cleave comp like Affliction Warlock, Gloomy or something like that. You always want to keep your shield on the melee because the melee is going to be moving around and you're not going to have line of sight on the melee 24/7. Yep. And, you know, sometimes getting line of sight on the warrior is going to be risky because you expose yourself to CC. So that's a big problem. But I think the biggest tip I have is manage. You do that water shield and earth shield, and just knowing when to apply both of the shields. You know. So other than that, say watch basic how-to videos, figure out you know, the basics of the
by the way,
okay,
I hope you lag. Oh, I really hope you lag.
you hope I lag.
Alright, are you ready? Alright.
Yes, I am.
This is a good spot for me. You don't have much place to run or the rest, so
yeah.
Okay. Thank you for not saying cunt, black, pussy, dick in the video. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I will always stay away from the words cunt, black, pussy, dick. You know.
Thank you.
You know.
I appreciate it. Because like kids could be watching and we want to send out good news about it. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Alright. I picked up a glyph.
You initiate it.
A glyph just for you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
I would love if you hex me.
I hate you.
Alright, here we go.
Alright.
Well, as you can see...
Earth God.
Oh, good. No. Come back. Be a lot of questions can come with Death Knights, but damn, that's okay. So, no, that's not better. No, attack.
Ancestral Blacki.
Yeah.
Should be dead by now.
Hikes.
Take this. Oh no! It still landed.
Hikes.
Oh man.
Trinketed.
Is this dead?
Earth God.
Okay.
Earth Shield.
No. Come back.
Spirit Walker's Grace. Blacki.
Stop it.
Big heal.
Was that fake? Did I get you there?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
Fortnite,
first
you know. It's a good opinion.
Capacitor.
Okay. Free subtitle. Oh, first time we do survive.
Earth Grodd.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. What? I
Earth
just
Shield.
gripped you. What is this? This is...
Yeah, I
Big
saw
heal.
that.
No, you did it. Oh.
Big heal.
You see what I really enjoy about this class? The pressure that
Grounding.
puts out if
Big
it was
heal.
played well.
Big heal.
But first let me get sure. There we go. That's a good start. Is this death for you? Is this death? Oh, I did it.
Call up the elements. Earth Grodd.
No. Come on, stay with me. What is this?
Capacitor. Big heal.
That's survivability though. Usually, I think you're gonna break the record for the most survivors.
Healing Tide.
Woo!
Ancestral Swiftness. Big heal.
That was not fair. I'm not upload this anymore. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just cut it short in the end and the spark so it's like 10 seconds duel. Yeah, this is...
Earth Grodd.
Yeah.
You know, why not? No! There we go, some necros there. Come on. What's up with the trees? I can't stun you through them. Stun. There we go.
Man.
Big heal.
Oh, that's 7 seconds.
Oh.
You gotta love
Oh man.
Trinketed.
this. Please be
Look
there.
at that.
Capacitor.
No.
Big heal.
Death? Is this death, please? No?
Spirit Walker's Grace.
No.
Big heal.
Oh, that's not gonna help me.
Earth Shield. Earth Grodd.
No, not on my burst. Come on, no.
Grounding. Big heal.
No. Did you just kick me?
Big heal. Big heal.
Oh, come on.
Big heal.
Right in your face.
I wonder where you heard that before. It doesn't
Earth
sound
Shield.
that new to me. It's kind of familiar.
Hex.
Come on,
Hex.
Oh
Big heal.
yes. No.
why else put you in the program? So
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
anytime. One last thing. What is that awesome
Yeah.
guild you are in? Because it looks so awesome.
Oh, you mean the guild you're game master
No,
or
I don't
guild
think-
master of?
Isn't the guild master like the best player ever existed?
Yeah. I seem to recall something like that.
You know,
Yeah.
Could you say the name out loud for those out there?
Your name or my name? The
guild
game
name.
master's name?
The guild.
The guild name.
Yeah, the guild.
Defile and